Historically, the final stretch of the calendar between Thanksgiving and the end of the year, that has always been considered one of the most profitable periods of the year for commodity traders. Once again, that trend is definitely living up to expectations. As we transition through the final half of the quarter of 2023, we are heading into a lucrative, event-driven period filled with a magnitude of back-to-back money-making opportunities. This includes the final OPEC meeting of the year, the final FOMC meeting of the year, the final FOMC minutes release, the final US employment report of the year, as well as the final inflation and GDP reports of the year. All topped off with the most hotly anticipated event of all, a Fed pivot away from aggressive interest rate hikes to the first rate cut in early 2024. This cocktail of explosive events, traders will not want to miss out on. It is guaranteed to be a license to print money and drive market sentiment over the next 5 weeks and more. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the final stretch of 2023 and beyond your most profitable ever, then you've just been granted the ultimate opportunity. There's no question that 2023, that will go down in history as one of the most profitable years ever for commodity traders. So far this year, a total of 27 commodities, ranging from the metals to the energies to agriculture, they have tallied up astronomical gains, positioning the entire sector firmly on track to close 2023 as the best performing asset class for a third consecutive year running. But make no mistake, this is not a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America have described it, the golden age of trading. So far this month, we've seen the commodity markets notching up spectacular double-digit gains in a single week, sometimes in a single day, not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now, that can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat and do it all over again. Right now, you certainly can't talk about commodities without mentioning gold. On Monday, gold prices, they surged to 6-month highs of $2,018 per ounce amid growing expectation that the Federal Reserve, they are done with their aggressive interest rate hiking campaign and they will deliver multiple rate cuts next year. Gold has been on a parabolic run since the beginning of October, rallying from nearly $1,800 to $2,000 per ounce on multiple occasions this quarter, holding firmly onto an impressive gain of over 21% from this time last year. That bullish momentum, it also spilled over into gold priced in other currencies such as British pounds, euros, Australian dollars, the Chinese yuan, the Japanese yen, sending prices skyrocketing to all-time record highs. The big question now is, will gold prices in US dollars be next to hit all-time highs? Only time will tell. However, one thing that we do know for certain is that traders, they're rotating into gold at one of the fastest paces seen in more than 3 years, signaling a growing appetite for the precious metals as markets call the peak in interest rates. Ultimately, the stars are aligning for gold, which suggests it won't take much for prices to break to all-time record highs in the coming weeks and months ahead. Elsewhere in the commodity markets, uranium and orange juice prices, they've been whipping up an explosive money-making storm, breaking new all-time record highs almost on a weekly basis. Last week, uranium prices, they rocketed to a 16-year high, whilst orange juice prices, they hit another all-time high, tallying up an impressive gain of over 600% from their 2020 lows. And the rally might not stop there. Looking ahead, as traders return after the Thanksgiving holiday, what a week we have in store. It's another action-packed week filled with a magnitude of high-impact events, including US third quarter GDP, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, PC inflation data, as well as the final OPEC meeting of 2023. It goes without saying that extraordinary times, they create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Citigroup, they've already begun preparing their clients for what they predict could be one of the most profitable periods of the year. In recent days, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, they've also joined the list advising their clients to rotate into commodities now, ready for a massive Christmas bonus. And it's not so different at the Gold and Silver Club. Right now at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we've been transparently documenting through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, and if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures so far this year, and we still have another 5 weeks left to go. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make the final stretch of the year and beyond your best yet, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the charts here, and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into a new week. So as we discussed with you on last week's commodity reports, we're exclusively on the long side now, which currently we have 15 trades on commodities. Now you will see on Monday at the moment, gold is now breaking above 2014 US dollars per ounce. As we mentioned before, we maintain our position from 1,822, which is actually up almost 2,000 points here. And we currently have gold not so far away from breaking out to all-time record highs. Now, there's been big opportunities here over the last couple of weeks on the metals such as palladium and platinum to stack out further positions. Palladium, as of Monday here, it's now almost breaking back above $1,100 per ounce. We're built into multiple trades on this market. In fact, we have 4 trades on palladium right now, alongside our 3 positions on platinum, which is currently also breaking back out to 1-month highs. Fantastic opportunities lately on platinum to be stacking in sub $900 per ounce. It's already almost back above $950 per ounce. We've taken advantage over the last week to start scaling out on the breakout to the upside, but certainly there's been multiple opportunities to buy into this market on the break below $900 per ounce. In fact, our best entry here down at $856 US dollars per ounce. The story has also been similar on palladium here. Fantastic opportunities lately to buy and add further trades on the dip all the way down to $945 per ounce. You can see palladium prices now in the last week and a half, they've rallied 1,500 points to the upside. Silver as well, tremendous move here. Started to break out on Friday. In fact, for the month, it's up over 8%. We're now starting to make the move back towards the September highs here. So we're gunning right up towards 25 US dollars per ounce. As you know, we maintain with our silver position down at 21 US dollars per ounce. So the overall game plan here is to look out for a further break back out towards the 25 region here in the short term, with multiple commodities starting to wake up here. As you mentioned before, any dips in oil back towards that 72, 73 US dollar per barrel region, even here at 74, we perceive as a buy opportunity in the lead up to Thursday's OPEC meeting. There's been multiple opportunities here on oil to just keep coming in and out of the market. The previous week there, we broke back down to $72 per barrel, broke out all the way back up to $78 per barrel just within 2 sessions, a 600-point breakout. As you mentioned before, it really is buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat, and there's been multiple opportunities to keep coming in and out here of the oil market. So overall, as we transition throughout this week, our major positions at the moment, we remain obviously long platinum, palladium, gold, silver, crude oil. All of these positions we are exclusively on the long side here. Obviously, the lower the better in terms of entry prices. So any further dips that we would see here over the course of this week, whether that be on palladium, whether that's on platinum, whether that's on crude oil, I would perceive those as buy opportunities here. And we're definitely continuing to maintain our positions here on gold and silver, which are now breaking out to the highest level in 6 months. Back-to-back opportunities which have been presented to you over the month of November, and this sets up for a massive December. And whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions, and most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success It's not having access to the correct professional strategies and institutional level data and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8 figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional research driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks, the hedge funds, with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, alongside the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. As we head into the final quarter of the year, we are in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation the world has seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on this huge money-making opportunity ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch with you ASAP.